Okay, I don't even know what the title of this video is gonna be, but it's just me talking about ZZZ. I want to talk about how this game in terms of content creation is going on and the approach of the devs that people are not caring about. A little rant about Bernice. We're just gonna talk about ZZZ. I just logged in to try Bernice. I was excited for her and not for Caesar, and people were asking me where are the Caesar videos. I'm not enjoying the game as much. Like as I said before, I'm playing it very casually, and also I said before that I'm pretty busy these days, so there's not a lot of videos that are going. I literally got the early access for the characters, but I didn't have time. If we look at ZZZ currently, the viewership for this game is pretty low, and this is coming from somebody who gets very good views when he makes ZZZ content. But when I see most creators, even some of my videos are not getting that much attention because the game isn't getting that much attention anymore. I think ZZZ was going downhill until we saw how Hoyo actually could listen. Like, I'm saying that to show you that at the worst possible situation, if the game is doing really badly, Hoyo will show us that they can do a good thing. They can change the game to the better. They can do the devs listen. It's sad that it has to get to this state, but I'm gonna be real. For everyone who doesn't play ZZZ, the devs are doing a great job currently. Every patch, they're doing good. They're making good changes to the game. And I think like in a year from now, ZZZ will kind of be a complete game. Like you're gonna have fun playing it as a free to play and just doing the content and the story in the game. For me, like if I'm not playing a game, I'm not gonna make as much content for it. Like I just wanna have fun. But of course, as I said, I came back to Bernice and holy, she's so cool. Like this is probably the first sub DPS that is like Yinlin in Wuthering Waves. She's so cool. But before that, I have to pay the bills. If you wanna top up in Zenless Zone Zero or any gacha game, LD Shop is the great place. LD Shop is made by the same people who made the LD player emulator. All you need is your server and game ID, and it's safe and reliable. And all of that is for cheaper prices. So all you have to do is put your UID, put your server, choose your bundle, and as you see, I got it. And for currently newly registered users, they will all get 5% off, 2% off, and full discount coupons. And people who register using my link will receive another 5% off, which can save you a maximum of $50. Make sure to click on the link in the description to visit LD Shop now. So yeah, I really like the Bernice playstyle and how she makes you burn. The double flamethrowers are super cool, and how she makes them bleed so powerful. I just think she has a very good kit. A first sub DPS, real sub DPS in the game that does damage off field. Looking at this, looking back at when Jane Doe came out, I was just saying, yo, the Jane Doe will change the meta forever. And yeah, I think Jane Doe changed a lot, but the thing is, the meta in this game is still changing a lot by just adding one character. Like, it's not that stable, so you can say that the game is still changing drastically every single version. And I'm not gonna lie, it's sort of that I don't think the game is bad, but I think that it's just a personal thing that I'm not enjoying it as much. I don't know, maybe people can relate to that in the comment. What do you think about ZZZ currently? Is it really still that fun? Or aside from the story, by the way, the story is incredible. I think that storytelling in this game is really exceeding expectations in a lot of games. Even if you don't compare ZZZ to gachas, it's still not insane, but I kind of think that ZZZ has a story that it's kind of in its own league, especially in terms of storytelling compared to gacha games. They're doing a very great job in making a good story, a fun story. When you look at it, a lot of our complaints like the TVs and things like that are getting fixed. So as much as I'm not enjoying as much this game, I cannot hate on a game when I see the devs doing a good work, when I see the devs listening. Just like I do with Wuthering Waves, like the game is listening, the game is changing, the game is adding a bad thing and then they make it good. This is a thing that I really like about a dev. This is what makes your game alive, this is what can save your game at least. But the problem is the core of the gameplay in this game, if it doesn't change, I don't think the game is gonna blow up. Don't get me wrong, I think the gameplay is cool, but a lot of people do not like it. They quit the game from the start because they thought the game is very mashy, and as I said before, the more you play the game, the harder content you get, you can get more rotations to your characters, so it's not that mashy anymore. Although even with this, like now we have the full picture of the game, a lot of the things are mashy, a lot of the things are easy, the game is still very casual. I don't know, like I kinda need help in here. What is the most fun aspect of ZZZ that I I don't know, might make content of, or even just play for myself. Currently, I'm just, losing a little. So I don't know, maybe quitting, maybe should take a break from the game so I can come back and have fun even more with it. That's for my personal thing. Like, again, I think the game is in a healthy situation. Like, the game is still generating good revenue. It's still gonna go down or stay the same in the next month, and people might clown on it, who knows, but it's still a healthy situation, especially if the devs are listening. The thing is, I do not know how many people are relating to what I'm saying. Like, is it just me? The game is not as much fun anymore, or the game is not as fun. Like, some people are saying, oh, the game is cool because a lot of fan servers, and that's fine. That's not my thing. Like, this is not why I play a game. I know that a lot of these gachas have a lot of Gunner material, but at the end of the day, there is a lot of other things in that game that are fun, like the challenges and gameplay and things like that. The good thing is, I'm not feeling as much FOMO in this game. Like, I'm treating it as the dev said, a side gacha game. Like, gacha games are a side game. ZZZ is a side gacha for me. So I do not care as much about the meta or the characters as much, so I can make a lot of videos about them. That's the other thing. I do care a lot about the meta in Wuthering Waves. It's changing constantly, and they're adding a lot of new endgame that is changing the meta, because I'm not playing it as casually as ZZZ. I think casual players are loving the shit out of the game. I think a lot of people have ZZZ as their favorite game, and I can see that perspective. It's not for me. I'm playing it casually, might be fun from time to time, but not just playing every day. And the thing is, I know that I'm currently in the gacha scene. It's just the gacha community. Look, I just made a new channel. If you want to check it out, the stioorg TV. I made 2 videos. They already got more than 1,000 views, and they're just, I think the channel is doing fine already by just 2 videos. Anyway, that's just a rant. I'm not expecting the video to get as much views. I'm just talking about to my subscribers here and what they think about ZZZ currently. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye.